Hello everyone. The subject which I'm going to discuss now is entrepreneurship development and the topic is small scale industries. I'm Dr.V.Srividhya, working as assistant professor. In small scale industries, the subtopic is policies governing small scale industries. In the previous video session, we had discussed the same topic, policy governing small scale industries. In that first half was discussed. Now we'll discuss the second half. On the previous video, we discussed about physical support, infrastructure support regarding small scale industries, and infrastructure and also technical support and quality improvement. All this was discussed in the previous video session. Now, in this video session, what we are going to discuss is how the government of India supports related to marketing, informational support, incentives and subsidies, and other types of support. Various schemes has been provided. So related to marketing, how the government supports the small scale industries is SIDO, SI Small Scale Industrial Development Organization has been set up by the government, where we'll have a market development assistant. It's called as MDA, Market Development Assistance Program, similar to one obtaining in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. It will be a planned scheme. So this development scheme has been provided entirely by the government with the collaboration with CITOs to provide marketing assistance to small scale industries. So the vendor development program, buyer seller meets and exhibitions will take place more often at dispersed localities. So what how the government has made arrangement is they'll conduct the exhibition where the buyer and sellers will come in contact with each other, and it will be easy for the small scale industries to sell their products also. So this will be provided through marketing support. They have undertaken many other related activities regarding marketing also. These are the main support which the government is providing to the small scale industries. So by this what happens, marketing of the goods becomes easier for the small scale industries. So they see to that they market that whatever products has been produced by them, they utilize all this marketing development assistance program which has been conducted by the government, and try to move their product at a good price, which in turn leads for them to the higher profit. Then what are the informational support the government provides, supports the small scale industries is they give the general information, all the general information related to the development of the sector. What is required at that particular time, information will be provided by the government to the small scale industries. Not only that, even the technical marketing expertise in specific areas wherever the technical and marketing aspects is required, they also provide assistance regarding all the information whatever is required, and also implementation of assistance for turnkey projects. Whatever projects, many new projects is being implemented by the small scale industries. Related to that, what all assistance is required, they provide the information. So information is very important. Like without getting information, it's not easy for any industries to develop. So all the required information, what all is required for the development of the small scale industries will be provided by the government. This is a good support and the main support of the government. And as and when whatever information is required, they see to that they provide to the small scale industries. Then what are the incentives and subsidies they give for these small scale industries? This is main support they give for the small scale industry. Only because of these incentives and subsidies, many come up to take up the small scale industry, because when they think what to start or how to start, they'll think about the subsidies given by the government, how they support the SSI. They support by giving the incentives and subsidies. They give more number of subsidies to the small scale industries, like export import subsidies. When any small sector, small scale organization is exporting the goods, they see to that they give subsidies, and when they're importing the required items for the same, for that also they see to that they give tax concession. Then interest free loans also is given. Not only subsidized interest rate loans, also they give interest free loans for a particular type of project if it is undertaken by the SSI. Then subsidy for research and development work. Not only that, when any small scale industries is setting up research center, they see to that they provide full required assistance for conducting research. Only when the research is conducted, they can, as and when it is required, they keep on introducing innovative ways of production or products, new products to the market. So for that, they need to spend. The small scale industries need to shell out the funds from their pocket. So for all this, definitely the government supports the small scale industries. Capital investment subsidy also, when the capital is invested, for that also the government supports the small scale industry by giving subsidy. Then transport is also a required resource for any organization or company or manufacturing concern. If you are going to start up, if you are going to um, if you want to complete the task which is assigned, or which has been assigned to the small scale industries, or which has been undertaken by the small scale industries, transport also is one of the main resource which is required. So even in that, the government sees to that they give subsidy. Interest subsidy is given, interest free loans also is given, interest subsidy also is given, subsidy for power generation. This, like everyone know, like government gives subsidized rates for the people who all are having solar. That is, the reason is it will motivate them to use solar. When solar energy is used, what happens? The power consumption also reduces. So this power can be utilized for some other productive purpose. That way, the government think and give subsidy. Similarly, for SSI also they give subsidy for power generation. They say to that the rates for this SSI is very much different compared to other commercial undertakings. Then exemption from property tax. If the small scale industries is having a property where it's running the business, even they also give exemption for tax also. Then incentives for NRI also they give, non-resident in Indian also. If he is going to start up a small scale industry, they definitely give incentives for such type of people, thinking that there will be flow of foreign currency into our economy. Then exemptions from income tax. SSI also have exemption from income tax. Sales tax exemption also is given. Price preference to SSI. Always they give preference to SSI regarding price. Then subsidy assistance for technical consultancy. Not only this, they also give subsidy for the consulting, technical consultancy also. Then exemption from stamp duty. Even from stamp duty, they have been exempted fully. Provisional for seed capital. This also is one of the tasks which has great impact on the small scale industries. Then allotment of controlled or subsidized raw material. Raw materials also will be given at a subsidized rate. Then subsidy of cost market study, feasible study or report study. They also do give support. They also support more to the feasibility study report and all, or market study report for all this. So when all this, when all till now what all we have discussed is taken into consideration, definitely the small scale industries will give a second thought. Why not we start up one more industry? Already if it is in existence, they might think, okay, when we are getting so much of benefit, why not start up one more industry? And if that particular person is not having industry, when they see all the subsidies given by the government regarding the incentives, all that, definitely they'll think, why can't I start up a business? So these are the incentives and subsidies given by the government by way of support. Then what are the other types of support? Is streamlining rules and regulations. They don't give very rigid rules and regulations. They see to that they give very flexible way. Whenever it is required, they can make certain changes. Not only then, they conduct entrepreneurship development training also. So because many of them are not aware of how to manufacture, what to manufacture, where, how to market the goods. There are many things had to be learned. So what happens if the training is given? Everything will be carried out in a systematic manner. That becomes more easier both for the entrepreneur and also for the government. So the training is very much required whenever you start up anything new. Then rehabilitation of sick units. Not only that, they see to that if the any small scale industries become sick, they try to rehabilitate it by giving what all is required. See, rather than starting up a new industry, it is better to rehabilitate the existing industries. Once if it becomes sick, they can definitely, if the required measures are undertaken, that small scale industries may cope up and can recover and cope up. First it has to recover, then only it can cope up. It can be really be done, because setting up a small scale industry as such is much difficult. And once it is started, that small scale industry should see to that it stand in the market. When it finds out that it is becoming sick, and if it's When the government comes to know it's going to die, they can really give life to that small scale industries. That is called as rehabilitation, and that can be done by the government. And all these measures, if it is given, all these things which all we discussed, if it is provided by the government, then the small scale industries again will become a boon to our economy. Only thing is, all this has to be taken up and regularly and systemized manner. And if it is done in an effective manner, obviously the SSI will be a great success to our economy. So again, you can same figure I have inserted for the two slides also, because both are interrelated. First off and second off, we have discussed what are the supports given by the government to the small scale industries. These are the website link and books which you can refer to. So thank you. So in the last two video sessions, we have discussed all the supports given by the government to the small scale industries. Always when there is support from the government, the yeah, and if it is utilized, if it is properly utilized by the small scale industries, definitely the industry will grow to a very great extent, and in turn it will lead to the development of our economy. Thank you all.